All right, Alaska, it's starting to feel like winter out there. Will it stick around, Tracy?
It is. It's actually going to get a little bit better here in South Central before it gets worse once again. But you know, kids are back at school tomorrow morning, and let's take a look at what it's going to be like as you're heading out to that bus stop at about 7:30 tomorrow morning. Temperatures on the cool side, pretty much single digits around the Anchorage area. Some of these locations have two numbers. That second number is the wind chill. So ambient air temperature of 9 in South Anchorage, wind chill down to 4, down to 4 below, -3 over in Midtown, and down to the Campbell Creek Science Center, -5. In Palmer and Wasilla, we're looking at temperatures right into the upper single digits to about 10 degrees. Now, Anchorage hasn't officially dropped below 0 yet this year. It is possible that it's going to happen for this week. We're going to have our warmest day tomorrow, 21 degrees for our high, but then you'll see we start to dip down into those single-digit high temperatures, and then by Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, we do have a chance to see getting a temperature down to about 2 below. Now, in 2000 and 2001, that winter, it never dropped below 0, and this year, 2014, 2015, that's the latest date. If we hit Thursday, we are going to tie that as a record for dropping below 0 here in the Anchorage area. Hasn't happened. It's been a very mild winter so far. I'll tell you how long the cold's going to last. Just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Tracy.
Now, Channel 2 weather with meteorologist Tracy Sinclaire.
Good evening. Well, you had to get up early if you wanted to see that blue sky and sunshine. And then this is what happened to our day. We are going to see the clouds stick around for another couple days, but it's not really going to bring us the warmth that we typically associate with that. Around South Central at least, interior Alaska, clear skies, cold temperatures, and those will continue particularly across the west coast. So a couple locations to point out, 15 below in McGrath. We've got -4 in Bethel, 4 above in Dillingham, and Kotzebue at 10 below. And you know, if I'm pointing it out to you, it's because the wind chills drop it dramatically. This is why we have wind chill advisories across the west coast. 29 below in Bethel, -16 in Dillingham. Cold Bay, this takes you down to 2 below in McGrath, and Kotzebue both down near 35 below. So we do have 2 wind chill advisories in place. Those are for areas around the Seward Peninsula and the Kuskokwim Delta. Could see wind chills 40 to 50 below overnight tonight. Over the next couple of days, we will continue to see these cold temperatures at least through midweek. And these areas, we could see temperatures kind of on a consistent basis to about 40 below. And then finally by about Friday, we start to see more of that pink move closer in, and that's getting you a little closer to the 0 mark. Down here in the south though, along the coastline in particular, we will continue to see those warmer temperatures. We do have an area of low pressure spinning in the Gulf. It's going to push a little bit of snow and rain into southeast Alaska, mainly snow. Could see a couple inches around Juneau, but could see a little bit of rain mixed in with that snow around Ketchikan. And here in South Central, a very similar situation. We are looking at a mixture of rain and snow, and you can even see that dividing line when that pink shows up. That's when you're making that switch from rain into snow. Cordova stayed fairly warm and will be warm again tomorrow. Little bit of this snow is likely to make it over the mountains. A few flurries overnight tonight, but by tomorrow night into Tuesday morning, could see a couple inches here in the Anchorage area. Temperatures, though, will continue to be the story across the state. Into the interior, 36 below, your overnight low around McGrath, almost 20 below for Nome and Kotzebue and Utqiagvik, down to 28 below. Of course, those are ambient air temperatures. We're going to talk wind chills over the next couple of days as well. Still clear skies across western Alaska. There's not a bad aurora forecast, not quite as good as last night's, but if you get the chance and you're willing to brave that cold, get out. If you take pictures, send them to WeatherPics at KTUU.com. And as I said, some showers down in southeast, mainly snow around Juneau, a little bit wetter as you move down to Ketchikan. For South Central, we've got the clouds and we've got a little bit of warmth coming in. We're still seeing the influence of the water, so Cordova at 37 tomorrow, your high around Seward at 31, dropping below 0 in Talkeetna, but into the teens for your highs tomorrow. We are looking for single-digit lows tonight around Palmer and Wasilla, but teens tomorrow, and then on the Kenai Peninsula, also single-digit lows tonight, highs tomorrow into the upper teens. Tomorrow for the Anchorage area will be our warmest day of the week. Then we're going to start to see those temperatures continue to drop. As I said, Monday night into Tuesday morning, a chance to see some snow coming through. We see the sun return on Wednesday, and then that Wednesday night into Thursday morning, a chance to drop below zero. A few clouds on Thursday and Friday, but the sun returns. So even though it's going to be cold and we're not seeing that much daylight, we are going to see some sunshine. Going to Kobuk for our weather picture. Isn't that beautiful? That's from Pearl Gomez. You know that is cold, but it is beautiful, so I appreciate you taking the chance and stepping outside and getting that picture to us.
Wow. If only we could see that much sunshine every day.
Well, we are gaining over 4 inches of daylight every day.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, inches. We're going to start feeling that pretty soon.
Excellent. All right, MK, let's talk sports.
So, guys, we have an update on some of the Anchorage Olympic hopefuls and as well as more.
Now, Channel 2 weather with meteorologist Tracy Sinclaire.
Good evening, taking you through the day and our view at Ship Creek, where we get the kind of, just looks like the earth is breathing. I love that shot. It was a nice day out there, a little cloudy, but you know, what can you say? It didn't get quite as cold as we thought it would, but tonight we are looking for temperatures down to about -5. Probably won't happen until close to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then we do see a slow rise, but really by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're only up to 2 above. So as you're heading out the door tomorrow morning, look for temperatures to be very cold. Some places in Anchorage will see wind chills down to 26 below around the Campbell Creek Science Center. For Palmer, you're looking at a low tonight of 5 below, but your wind chill by tomorrow morning down to -14. So we've got one area of low pressure down in the southeast, not only impacting parts of southeast Alaska, but parts of the west coast. And then out to the west, we've got this new system. It is really just impacting areas of the western Aleutians, but it is going to bring some very strong winds to you around Shem. You're looking for some wind gusts to about 55 miles per hour. Across the rest of the state, high pressure continues to dominate, but we've got a few more clouds creeping in, so we're not quite dealing with those clear and cold conditions. Unfortunately, the cold really isn't going anywhere to anytime soon. Speaking of cold, it got down to 54 below last night in Huslia. That was the coldest temperature we could find in the state, and Metlakatla hit 44 above. Speaking of the lower 48, we did see that this is that same system that's impacting the Panhandle. Well, down in Washington, Oregon, and parts of California, it's bringing rain and snow and causing a bunch of advisories and warnings to pop up. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories in the region, and a possibility of seeing some flooding coming through the area over the weekend. Let's move back to Alaska, and in northern Alaska, continuing to see those cold temperatures. Look for your lows tonight around Kotzebue and Anitukvik Pass down to 37 below. We do have that wind chill advisory for wind chills down to 45 to 55 below, and we're looking at mostly cloudy to cloudy skies pretty much throughout the region. In interior Alaska, not a lot of sunshine showing up, but cold temperatures continue. 35 below around Fairbanks, 34 around the Denali area, but check out Galena and McGrath. These are your ambient air temperatures down to 47 below around Galena and 45 in McGrath. And once again, we do have wind chill advisories for the Susitna Valley and also for areas north of the Alaska Range, looking at wind chills 40 to 50 below. Out toward the southwest, also looking at wind chill advisories for the Kuskokwim Delta and also some clear skies. You're one of the few locations still holding on to a little bit of sunshine, but temperatures tonight down to about 11 below in Bethel, and we don't break that 0 mark once again. We continue to see those cold temperatures all across the west coast of Alaska. Out toward the Aleutian Islands, this is where we see that impact of that system. Shemya, as I said, gusts to about 55 miles per hour, a little windy as well around Cold Bay. Still expecting to see a few snow showers for Cold Bay into tomorrow. Down in southeast Alaska, decreasing clouds for Juneau and Petersburg. You'll get to see a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures warm, at least compared to the rest of the state around Ketchikan. Highs into the upper 30s. Around South Central, we had a lot of sunshine planned, but we've still got some cloud cover that's actually just holding on fairly steady. Valdez and Cordova, you're likely to see some snow showers coming through as well. We are expecting to see some mostly clear skies, at least popping up off and on. We'll see those sunny breaks around Palmer and Wasilla. For tomorrow, again, single-digit highs, pretty cold pretty much throughout the Matanuska-Susitna valleys down to the Kenai. And of course, we've got that wind chill advisory around the Susitna Valley. For the Anchorage area, we're looking at some mostly cloudy to partly sunny skies, so we'll see them sunny breaks tomorrow. A high of about 2 above, but then we pop back into the teens as we head toward Friday, and we'll stay there through most of the weekend. And as we head the weekend, mostly sunny skies move back in. Does mean our overnight temperatures are going to be on the chilly side. We're going to take you to Point Hope for our weather picture this evening. This was sent in to us by Jeffrey Kawuna, a picture of the sun rising at Point Hope. So love to see this picture. Yeah, it's a gorgeous photo, Jeffrey. Thank you for sending that in. You can send your weather pictures, hint, hint, to weatherpics@ktuu.com. Just got to throw the word out every once in a while.
You gotta reel them in. All right.
Thanks,
Tracy.
Tracy.